Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome back to the channel in just a great manner. I mean, what's better than having a good sip of coffee? Maybe you guys don't care about that, but I have something really cool today, okay? Done a couple videos on the Trackman here, and I had some really, great comments. You guys loved it. Also had some constructive criticism, and I really took that into my mind, and I said, I'm gonna figure this out, okay? I did not really know how to fully program the Trackman, so basically, we had a Trackman rep come in and he gave us a full rundown of how to use this thing to the maximum efficiency. I definitely was not doing that in my Trackman Combine. It was okay. In the Trackman tournament, it was even worse. So today I have learned how to set up the Trackman and make sure all the aiming points and angles are correct so that everything is right. And that's going to make a huge difference in today's video. And you saw me do the Trackman Combine, but he also showed me that you can create your own skills test scored off of the same parameters as the Trackman Combine. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to set up a skills test. It is going to be way harder and way less predictable than the Trackman Combine. And I'm going to do that and see what I can score. So you guys are going to get to see me set up the test. I'm going to have it on the OBS and you guys are going to get to see that. And then we're going to get into it. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the support. I know these last couple weeks have been kind of for some indoor content, but the weather in Dallas is not the best, so having to kind of just wait a little bit until we're getting back on the courses. And then I'm super excited. I've been practicing a ton and really just trying to clean up my game, and so hopefully I can take that to the course. Tournaments incoming. Me and Austin are strategizing. I'm going to try to be playing in a lot more this year and really just trying to take my game to the next level. So thanks for all the support. Thanks for tuning in. A little bit of an extended intro here, but just want to recognize you guys and how grateful I am for you. So let's set this test up and then get into the action. So we go to Test Center. I want to create a new one. Test name is TIG. I'm going to add a target. So I'm going to do some set yardages, and I'm also going to do some randomized yardages so that I don't know what is coming up on the Trackman Combine. I knew it was like 40, 60, 80, 100, but this is going to be in between numbers. It's going to be all of the, stuff like that. So we're going to start at first with 55 yards. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to do I'm going to do the same, so it's 3 shots of every single one, and then I'm going to add target. And I'm going to do a randomized distance anywhere from just above 55. So we'll do 60 to 75, and that's going to be 3 shots. And then I'm going to do a set yardage at 85 yards. And then I'm going to do a random yardage from 86 to 120. Now I'm going to do 115 yards. And then I'm going to do a set distance at 125. I'm actually going to do like 134. 125 I have the exact club for. Right now it's at 15 shots. I want to get it to 60 shots. Now I'm going to do a random distance from, I'm going to say 50 to 175 yards. There's a big variation there. Which will be good. That's 3 shots. It'll be 3 different shots. I'm going to do 150 just because that's a good number to practice. Let's do add target. I'm going to do a randomized number from 180 to 220. A lot of variation there. I'm at 24 shots. I'm going to do more randomized yardages. Those are just, I feel like those are going to be, that's a really good thing because if it's 57 yards, I have to change clubs. I have to figure out something to do there. So actually I'm going to do it from 25 to 100 there. Now I'm going to do a randomize from 100 to 200 yards, and I'm actually going to crank this one up to 10 shots so that there's a bunch of shots there with just randomized numbers. So this is going to be the test. Right here is what you see, what I just created. It's 33 shots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to double that. So we have 66 shots. And there's some set and there's some completely random. I actually am going to delete this one, and I'm going to do a drive. I really need to do that. I'm going to do a pro. So this is good. So took a little bit to figure that out. This is the first time I've created a full test. So there's going to be 3 shots at 55, There's gonna be 3 shots at a random 65 to 75. There's 3 shots at 85. 4 shots at 134. There is 3 shots from 50 to 175. Big variation there, really good. There's 3 shots from 150. There is 3 shots from 180 to 220, so there's a lot of variation there. 4 shots from 100 to 200, and then 3 drives. And then basically I'm gonna do that twice. This is gonna score me the same way the Trackman Combine scores. The best score you can get is 100. It calculates based off of left and right and long and short. So if you are 30 feet left, that's the same score as being 30 feet short. Distance control and left and right is everything when it comes to this, and these are all carry numbers. So let's get into it. I'm going to save this test. I am going to start this test. So another thing here before we get into it, the bay tracer is a big thing to make sure that everything is centered up. And I'm gonna take you guys back here so you can make sure and see with me to make sure I got everything lined up. But this is gonna be cool, and it's gonna be a lot harder, I think, than the Trackman Combine. Guys, here we are, 1 of 64 shots. The first is 55 yards. This is gonna be interesting, and I think it's gonna be a little more challenging than the Trackman Combine because I don't know what's coming up next. So it's hitting the 60 degree here for the first shot. Just a little bit long. Oh, see, it just jumped up 62 yards. I'm gonna stick with the 60 degree. I gotta make sure and pay attention to that when it switches. Pretty good, 11 feet just to the left there, but great distance. 69 yards, sticking with 60 degree here. A little left, good distance. 85 yards. I'm gonna stick with the 60 degree because I feel like I have a pretty good feel for these numbers, but this is awesome. You can't get in a groove and just be hitting a 55 or 60 yard shot. All right, 109 yards. I am gonna be switching to a 56. Feeling pretty solid right now, just need to stay nice and steady here. 109 yards, pretty much a full 56. Go country mile, Dave. Okay, good. Thought I chunked it a little bit, but worked out great. Ooh, back to 92. It's gonna be a full 60. A little bit long. Jumped up to 134. I'm gonna switch to a pitching wedge here, and basically this is kind of about a 9 o'clock swing pitching wedge here. See, I love this because I'm not sitting here thinking, okay, I have 3 shots at 60 or 80 yards to be able to, if I hit the first one a little bit soft, I can speed it up a little bit to know that I can get those next 2. There's no anticipation of knowing what's next, so it's a constant, just trusting the number that I see right now. So 158. I'm actually gonna hit a really just smooth 9-iron here. Really don't have to do anything with it. As you can tell, a little bit short, and now we jump all the way back down to 83 yards. Gonna put 60 degree back in the hand. 79 yards, gonna stick with 60 degree. Back up to 150, I'm gonna hit a full pitching wedge here. This is crazy because going from thinking I have to hit another 160 yard shot down to 83, that's to kind of mess with me a little bit. All right, those are destroying me right there. Gotta get that dialed in. There it is. It's gotta go, it's like 140 something. Should be perfect. Get some longer clubs here. 180. I'm gonna hit a full 8-iron here. A little right. Good number though. Oh, the last one was great. 178. 15 feet right. Not too bad from there. 203. A little bit heavy. Hit a couple of these long ones heavy, but 192. Gonna stick with 7-iron. 188 yards. I'm gonna stick with 7-iron. Just take a little bit off of it. 193. 7-iron again. This is great. This is just I'm freaking loving this. Like freaking not McDonald's because I don't love McDonald's, but. Little right, great number. 20 feet right. 178. Back to an 8-iron. This is really, really forcing me to trust a number, and you can tell on a few of them. Obviously, I kind of butchered it, but 178 yards. This is a really, really good number for an 8-iron. I know I can usually carry this about 175 in the air if I hit it, you know, pretty good. Back to 102. I like this number. It's going to be a 9 o'clock, 56 degree to a full finish. All right, pulling out the driver today for the first time. These hugely depend on straightness, and distance does not matter. I'm not sure exactly where that went. I think it was right. 55 is really low. Kind of eased up on that one a little bit. Not too bad of deviation there. Nice, 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 nice. The first one did not hit very well, but pretty good comeback there with those last 2 drives. Now it is starting over, back to the bottom. It is going to continue to be randomized, which is good. 55 yards here. I got 63. Sit. Oh my pig, you just destroyed that. Gotta trust the feel. Yeah. Gotta trust the feel, Tig. Come on. Sticking with 60 degree here. All right, 102. I'm gonna hit a 9 o'clock, 56 degree. Last one kind of sucked, but I had a couple really, really good wedges in there. Oh, short, 20 feet. Back to 91. Full 60 here, almost. 105. I'm gonna go back to a 56 degree. Just trust that little 9 o'clock shot. Go a little bit. Good. 134, moving up to a P wedge. It's kind of just I guess, about a 70% pitching wedge. There it is. 134, sticking with P wedge. See, that was a great distance, but because it was 25 feet left, that's why it scored me as a fact, 25 feet short. Just close the face a little bit. 168. This is a full 9-iron to carry at 168, but I got it. Just need to make a good solid swing here. Oh, I like that. Back to 136. This thing is pulling me all over the daggum place. That was a good score there. Okay, come on. No better than that crap. 57 yards. Not happy with those couple pitching wedges I had there. Just close the face. 57, full 60 degree here. Camera died, had to redo the battery, but as you can tell, the last shot, I completely lost touch with reality and don't know what happened, but I gotta remember when you go from hitting a 150 yard shot to a 57 yard shot, there's a lot of difference there. 150, full P wedge here. Oh my pig, you just let up on it like it. No right, but the number should be pretty good. Kind of saved my butt from the last two. 206, this is going to be a full 6-iron. This carries right around that number. First time hitting a 6-iron today. A little left. 201 carry. I'm happy with that. 181. I'm gonna hit a smooth 7 here. I'm not gonna try to muscle an 8. Back to 207, 6-iron. Need a couple more of those coming into the final couple shots here. So, not a terrible score, but I don't like that I hit it 32 feet right. Back to 116 yards. Since when did I hit a 56 degree, 127 yards? Mug. 192, this is a full nice 7-iron. first 100 of the day. Back to P-wedge, and then we're gonna be hitting some drivers. Ooh, 174. Perfect 8-iron. Pulled it the crap heck, come on. I knew I pulled that right off the gate. All right, trying to finish strong with a few drive gear. We're gonna do the big reveal and see how good I am against a randomized Trackman combine test. I think this one's probably a little better to do than the Trackman combine because it is just completely random, which makes it a lot less predictable. Didn't fade for me. That's right now. Just left the face open. Hit it really good in the center of the face. All right, well, the drives got me. There's a couple wedges in there that I really just had some terrible scores on. Oh man, that was tough, and it took some brain power to like keep up. To score 77.4, high 70s doing that challenge, 64 shots is more shots than the combine with so many different numbers, with zero predictability except for the set ones that I had. I honestly feel pretty good about that, and I think that it definitely showed kind of my weaknesses, and that is sometimes, you know, having these, you know, if I hit a long iron and then jump into a short wedge, definitely that kind of is still learning the feel for that. I hit some really good shots, and I hit a lot of great numbers, but there's definitely a couple in there that just brought that way down. There was a 0 in there. The drives were, I only had one that was above 75. I think my game, I'm really liking where it's at. I've literally hit so many balls to figure out how to swing on a more neutral path, and I'm not having those big left and right misses anymore. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the support. Like I said, lots of tournaments coming soon, and hopefully some wins, and then just, hopefully bigger and better. I would love to play on some Korn Ferry Monday qualifiers and just really put my game to the test, put myself out there, and get out of my comfort zone, which I've encouraged you guys to do before, but continue to do that for yourself. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.